What up, y'all? OG back. Another Olex commentary. It's been a hell of a long time since I made one of these, and I got a reason for it. I may or may not have lost like the little back piece that holds the batteries for my Xbox controller. Yeah, my room was kind of messy. I've been busy with like work and school and shit, and I just fucking lost it. Which cleaned my room, and I found it. It's funny how that works. But anyway, back again. Getting closer to the end of the regular season, closer to the playoffs. And I got a topic that I want to talk about, and that's kind of like a mental health slash substance abuse. I don't know, that's like those two things together, right? I don't know if y'all saw it or not, but like Johnny Manziel's, he had an interview come out today. Which, if you want to see it, go look at his Twitter. He shared the link. Great fucking interview. He talked about how he thought that alcohol made him happy and how he was self-medicating with booze and all this stuff, and he ended up being, he's bipolar. He found that out throughout the whole process of getting cut and falling into that super big abuse, man. And I think I don't know, personally I got anxiety, which obviously it's not as bad as what Johnny's got, but I take pills every day, and if I don't, shit gets bad. And I've been to the point before I won't say before, but like early on when I was getting my pills and stuff, like I kind of felt kind of lost and didn't really know what to do with myself. Like, I was a baseball player. My identity was that of a baseball player. In the point where once I left the field and once I left the weight room, I didn't have an identity, So I was always just kind of down. And then, dude, it just got to the point where it wasn't bad. It wasn't like it was an everyday kind of thing, but like drinking with your friends went to the point of I'm gonna try to get as drunk as I can. And I don't really know how it happened, to be honest with you, man. I just got to the point where probably this last summer slash like last fall, at the point I was like, every time I drink, man, it keeps getting worse and worse, and I remember it less and less, and just didn't like where I was at, and got to the point where I was able to talk, I was able to kind of like look at myself and be like, really don't fucking like where I'm at, so like luckily I wasn't too deep into it to the point where I had to go to rehab or nothing like that, but I'm not proud of what went down. But it brings me back to Johnny, right? Johnny did have to go to rehab. He got good, and now he's doing so well for himself, guys. Like, y'all been following him. Like, he's got a contract from the CFL ready. If he can't get an NFL team to take a chance on him, he's ready to sign. He's gonna play football somewhere. And on top of that, he got a clothing line out now called that Comeback Season, which in all reality, it's not about as a football player, it's come back as a person, which is why I support it so much. You know what I'm saying? It's comeback season as a person, not as a football player. Which kind of translates into the next part. Like I said, I was a baseball player, and outside of that, I didn't have much else. Don't get me wrong, I had a fucking blast playing baseball. I loved it. I wouldn't change anything. Had a fucking hell of a lot of fun. But I think you get to the point where identifying yourself as one thing tends to get dangerous, It's like Johnny became Johnny football. All Johnny cared about was football. All I cared about was fucking baseball. And, you know, you get like, you love that fucking high you get from that, and you're trying to find something to replace it. You know, that's a terrible pass, but I just think you need to. The biggest key is if you are going through something like this, like if you are struggling, right? Talk to somebody, cause I guarantee you, man, there's somebody who has been through the same shit that like you're presently going through. You know what I'm saying? Like me and my anxiety, like it turns out like my whole fucking family had it. You know, my dad like had a similar situation when I was getting ready to leave for school, you know what I'm saying? So like, I promise you that you are not alone. You know what I'm saying? If you're feeling down, you're not alone. Reach out for help. So I promise you, dude, that self-medicating and all that good stuff, man, it's not worth it. It's not worth it in the long run. It's not necessary. Because you are so much better than that, and you are so much stronger than that, you know? Which is, sometimes it takes like a drastic thing. It takes a, you know, a drastic thing to get to that point. But if you can avoid that drastic thing, you know, look at Johnny Manziel, for example. Johnny clearly had his issues, and it took him 3 or 4 years to fucking get right. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, I'm like, if you have someone to actually listen to this, like, reach out. Somebody's going through it. Someone's dealing with it. That's all I got. That's all I got on that. Y'all are now rooting on the Netflix, right? Y'all ever? I'm watching Lock Up right now. Lockdown. Excuse me. Lockdown. Thought it was locked. Nope. Definitely locked down. And oh, it's about lockdown, right? It's about like crazy prisons. You know what I'm saying? Like super crazy prison shit. All the gangbangers and shit are at. And they got a St. Louis one on. Away from that stop and go though. Ooh. They got that St. Louis jail. You know, I am from St. Louis, so that's what's up. I'm a fan. I don't know, man. I as far as like Netflix and shit, I'm at the point where like I watch a lot of like crime shows, forensic shows, and you know, things of the sort. Like Forensic Files, I've watched like every episode. Lockdown, a solid show. Like, what should I watch? Comment what I should watch on Netflix. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do that. Yeah, dude. So going back to the last episode, Ohio State and Bama showing that interest. Where do y'all think I should go, dude? Like, if you could pick one school, like your dream school to play football at, what would it be? You know what I'm saying? Like, personally, I think it'd be kind of cool to go play at Ohio State. Playing at Bama obviously would be cool too. But I feel like more Ohio State guys are better in the pros, first of all. And I feel like Ohio State's gear is way cooler. So Ohio State gets like the stickers in order to make a big play. Them swag stickies. Bama doesn't. Yeah, I don't know. That's just where I'm at. Anyway, this is coming to an end. I'm not trying to ramble. So y'all have a good day. God bless. Okay, bye.